Use our materials, feel free. They're not copyrighted.
Oh, don't worry, Kent. I will. Hello, ladies, germs, and other forms of life that are watching this series. KTM here, as usual. Well, I've decided to take the Kent Hovind challenge. Spooky. Basically, I have to find 25 lies that Kent Hovind has spoken in his lectures. This should be so fucking easy. However, because I don't want to sit through too much of this man's asinine drivel, I shall instead tell you that for our purposes here, a lie will not be defined as something that is outright, totally, 100% untrue, and will instead be defined as a logical fallacy, or at least something untrue to the point of being misleading. That is a lie. For our cameras here, because that's exactly what he's doing. He's deceiving you by lying. Ready, folks?
My name's Kent Hovind. I taught high school science for 15 years.
Well, your name is Kent Hovind, so you're not lying there. You are lying about the 15 years of teaching school children, or at least I hope you are, because if you taught them this shit, then you're completely fucking batshit insane!
There was a big bang where nothing exploded and produced everything.
What the hell is this guy smoking? Can I get some of it? Looks really good. Way to make a great straw man there. Yeah. First of all, the Big Bang is not something from nothing. There wasn't nothing before the Big Bang. We don't know what was there before the Big Bang. And science will freely admit that. But we know it wasn't nothing. And second of all, the Big Bang did not make everything. The Big Bang made hydrogen and helium. Everything came after stars starting exploding, and from that they coalesced into planets and more stars and blah 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 blah. Galaxies were formed. That's a billion year process, man. You awake in there?
People look at the world and say it's amazing. A big bang made this from nothing. That's the humanist worldview based on evolution. Other people look at the world and say, you know, there's incredible design. There must be a designer. And that's called the creationist worldview. And those two worldviews are polar opposite. I mean, somebody's wrong, okay? And they are at war with each other.
Even Billy knows you're stupid, Ken. Really. You made 5 misstatements in under 50 seconds. That's fucking incredible. I didn't know anyone was capable of that. First of all, once again, you say the Big Bang came from nothing. It didn't! But you continue to say it. Why? Perhaps it is Hitler's mantra. If you tell a lie loud enough and often enough, people will believe it. But you know that pretty well, don't you? More likely to believe a big lie, aren't they? A lie that says their whole worldview is wrong! Okay. Secondly, you say that it is atheist to be an evolution supporter. This is wrong! Look at Ken Miller. He testified as a professional witness against intelligent design creationism. And he is a devout Catholic. There's also a paleontologist who is a devout Pentecostal preacher. He is a paleontologist. He believes in evolution. He wrote a book called Bones, Bibles, and Creation. In it he says, to treat the Bible as common history is to degrade its eternal meaning. Then you go on to say that the Big Bang is a part of the same evolutionary processes that cause a diversity of life. That is the most bullshit, ludicrous statement I have ever heard, and it drives me crazy that creationists make this statement all the time. It's not true! The Big Bang is nothing to do with the diversity of life. The Big Bang has nothing to do with planetary evolution, with solar evolution. The Big Bang has nothing to do with abiogenesis. Evolution has nothing to do with any of those things either. They are all separate theories dealing with all separate things. You can say evolution is wrong, but that doesn't mean you've disproved the Big Bang Theory. Ugh. Final, you go on for your famous false dichotomy fallacy, wherein there are only two ways that you can choose to view the world. That is entirely wrong. There are more than one way. If you disproved evolution tomorrow, creation still wouldn't be the right choice, because creation is so wrong. And finally, you go on to do your usual, these two worldviews are at war with each other. Only in your mind, Kent. Only in your mind.
Progress from a complex chemical soup to a living organism is very slow. Well, I guess it is. It's totally stopped. Doesn't happen at all. That's how slow it is.
Yeah, and that doesn't make it any less viable. Still friggin' happen, and you're lying when you say it doesn't. We have observed instances of speciation. You are wrong! Get the fuck out!
This word evolved is a very tricky word. There are 6 different meanings to the word.
No, there aren't.
Cosmic evolution, that is the origin of time, space, and matter, the Big Bang.
The cosmos did not evolve.
Chemical evolution, because according to the Big Bang Theory, the Big Bang made hydrogen. Okay, then how did we get these other elements?
What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, seriously, what the hell? If you want proof of chemical evolution, as you call it, then look at the hydrogen bomb. Look at the sun. That's where fusion happens. And yeah, you can't fuse past iron because there's not enough stuff to do it. But when a star goes supernova, beautiful sight, by the way. Guess what? It creates the higher elements. Everything up to uranium. Anything above that is man-made.
Stellar and planetary evolution, that the stars and planets form. Nobody's ever seen a star form.
Stars never evolved, and no one says they did. Ugh. And second of all, we have seen stars forming. Have you heard of the Orion Nebula? That's like a freaking nursery for stars. It's like where baby stars are being formed all the time. It's a wonderful little sight. And it pisses me off that you just completely ignore it, man. Well, folks, that's it for part 1. It's a bit late. I'm tired. My computer isn't working right anymore. So I will come tomorrow and finish this up. And by the way, I'm not going to stop at 25. I'm going to do him 3 better. 28, baby! Yeah, I can play, I just don't feel like it. Peace, love, and the inevitable flowers. Mwah!